Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking. What are the pedals I think you need to sound like John Frusciante, pedal wise? So I'm going to get them out. So, well, these are my 4 pedals. What I think you need to sound like John. So we'll start with my first one. So, well, obviously you need a Marshall style amp, which I have, but it's broke at the moment. I've got a good amp though. So I think obviously you need the most famous distortion pedal is, you guessed it, Boss DS2 Turbo Distortion. This pedal you need for his lead tones. If you don't have one, I highly recommend it if you want to sound like John. And you can, or Kurt Cobain. I've got hair in my mouth. There's also main Japan DS2 as well. So that's the first one I think you need to sound like John. Second one is, you guessed it, I bet you'll know, well you probably don't, is the Iben Swh10. This is the version 3. John has been known for using the black WH-V1 and the black V1.5 I call it, the one without boost, and he's been known for using the grey WH-10, which is the original. He uses that all the time. He said because he's got he's got a V3 now. It's the modified Wilson Effects one, which is the V1 mod. So it's the original grey mod one, and you can he has a mod where you can turn it into a V1 black version mod without boost as well. Yeah, because he said that it's not good, the V3. He said I'm not a fan of it, but you can still get a V3 because I wouldn't recommend a V1. Even though it's not the same wow sound as the V1, but it still does the job if you need the watt, because you need the watt at the end of the day, don't you? Third is, by the way, this is all in order as well. The third one is the past effects. You can go for Triangular Lab. I'd recommend Triangular Lab over this. It's just a bit better. These are good as well. The past effects is basically a clone of the original Boss C1 chorus ensemble, but this is the preamp, so it's just the preamp of the chorus ensemble. It's the level knob bit, and what it is, it's John Frusciante's always on preamp. So you have to, if you want, you have to leave this on. So it's basically true bypass. Whereas the bypass model, the MN307 chip one is the chorus. You can get either this and then get the chorus. You could get like a Boss C2W up the Warscraft series, or you could get the MN307 chorus ensemble next. So basically, the chorus ensemble where it's already in the preamp, so you don't need to leave it on. This is just basically where just the preamp. I used to have chorus on my MG. I do have it, but it's broke at the moment. I told you guys, but I asked Mum anyway. We keep forgetting to do it. To contact eBay. But yeah, you got high. Low mode does add crunch. It's not really a crunch. It's more than, like, if you have it cranked a little bit, the level knob, about 4 o'clock there. If you have the amp a bit high and the volume high on the amp, it'll sound like a bit. It'll give you this like clipping response sound. So it like I don't know what it is, but it's like a breakup sound. High mode's more of like an in breakup sounds. So basically you get more, you like, by the way, Californication era sounds and whatnot. Yeah, that's the third one I think you need. And also I'd recommend you running this last in the chain. I always run it last in the chain, depending on if you have Moog pedals. And the fourth one, I'm going to be getting more pedals, guys, soon anyway, so I can do all of them in order. The fourth one I think you do need is, if you'd obviously get the chorus after the past effects, but I just went for this. This is the Electro Harmonix Big Muff. So this is the later version. It's not the older one, which has bigger knobs. I think, I believe so. It has bigger knobs. John's known for using the older version, not the vintage one, but like an earlier version. So they've changed it now. The knobs are a bit smaller. But yeah, you need this if you want to get some of the lead tones like Wet Sand, Strip My Mind, She Looks to Me, and all that. Basically combine it with the DS2. And I recommend you having the tone on 10 as well. Yeah, that's the 4 pedals, guys. And yeah, I'm not going to end the video here, guys, just because you know, I'll be back. yeah, guys, I'm done. So they're the four pedals I think, four pedals I think you need to sound like John. MXR, the next other pedals I think, some are a need I think next, or an MXR. You do really need to push your amp. For songs like Humpty Bump, Charlie, Can't Stop, 21st Century. I don't know if it's 21st Century. Yeah, Charlie, Humpty Bump, Can't Stop, 21st Century, and what else? I don't know about Suck My Kiss. Probably Me and My Friends as well. Yeah, you need them. You need an MXR really. Delay, to an extent, depends. You don't really need one. Like I said, I'm running them four pedals on the five-way five-way days chain by Donna. I recommend that. It's really useful. It's easy, good to use. I'm running that, but I'm leaving the fifth plug-in out. So the fifth way one out. And basically I'm running them on an adapter because I'll be using them the most. And I thought I'd run my other pedals when I get new pedals off the battery. So then I don't, because I won't be using them the most. But hopefully one day I'm going to get a power supply. So yeah, I'm not going to end the video. You'll notice how I keep messing my hair a lot, but yeah, I think the most important pedals are, I have heard that yeah, I don't think you need a main Japan DS2 because it's only a Germanium diode in it that uses it. Yeah, but I think because like I said, the DS2 will do the job. But the Mosrite Fuzzrite, that's a bit trickier. The Will Galuccio's made one. You've obviously know that. It's been out since 2017. Yeah, at least then. He's made that, and I think you should go and check it out. It's awesome. He's made loads of different pedals. He's even made the Mooga Fuga low pass filter one. And I don't know if you know this, that they have preamps in the Moog. So, because what I think during Cali era, and by the way, it was his amp that controlling his sound, and obviously the C1 a little bit, but his amp. And during Stadium Arcadium era, it was his Moogs, because he had loads of different Moogs, the ring modulator, bass Murph, MIDI Murph, whatever. Well, Murph actually. The MIDI Murph's like a reissue of it. Yeah. Because the Moogs, I don't think, the preamps aren't important, but they're good. So you don't need the Moog, really, to get his preamp. And obviously wobbly. Because you can get that wibbly sound with the wah if you just like do it fast on the treadle plate. Yeah, I think Mosrite Fuzzrite is a need really for Stadium Arcadium. But I think a good replacement is the Zfx Fuzz Factory. Because it sounds it's not bob-on, but it's similar. To me anyway, it sounds really similar. It's got that like really synthy sound. That like splatty sound. Because obviously it's Germanium. Because silicon doesn't do that. Yeah, I think any Germanium fuzz pedal will do a good job for the replacement of the Mosrite. But it's never going to be a bob-on. Because yeah, Mosrite Fuzzrite is a need really if you're doing Lassie Galley intro. It's not a DS2 by the way, Dave. So if Dave knows, because he used to say all the time it's a DS2, it's not. It's a Mosrite Fuzzrite. You can hear the gatey sound on it. I just learned it by ear. Danny California Solo, that's a DS2 and Mosrite. He combined them together. Because the Mosrite Fuzzrite actually has two transistors. When you have the depth on 0, so there's volume and depth. Volume obviously controls the amount of volume and a bit, really, the gain as well. And the depth controls you lose your definition in notes. This first transistor, when you have the depth on 0, it's only the one transistor being controlled. When you turn the depth up, it blends into the second transistor, so it's more gain. And also, I think Will Galuccio, I'm pretty sure it has a switch on the side, that black switch. You've seen it, where it has resistor. It adds a resistor, so it makes like I don't know, it has a bit more high into it. So I'm guessing John must have had that on, the resistor in, for Lassie Galleon, just to get a bit more bite out of it. Yeah, Will's added that on his JF, so you should go and get one, it's good. And he's made obviously the C1 and all that. Yeah. Yeah, but I think the most important, you don't really need them. The most important pedals are obviously DS2, Iben Swh10. You can get around it, but it's never going to be 100%. The C1 preamp. You could either get the chorus with the preamp in and the chorus instead of having to leave the preamp on, or you can get the preamp and then get the chorus. I'd get the preamp and then the chorus. So preamp, chorus, big muff, and then that's it. And delays, obviously, like the Line 6 delayed modular. Yeah. But I don't have any delay modular, but any delay will do the job if it's digital. Because you know. And also to tell you guys, my red strap doesn't work anymore. The bridge pickup's not working, it hums, it's not good. It's actually magnet, because it's magnetised, so basically when you put a screwdriver on the what are they? I forgot what they're called. And the pickup, and there's like these little metal circles where they stick together because it's obviously magnetic. Yeah, well, it doesn't work the bridge, only the out phase, middle, out phase 4, and then obviously neck. It only works the neck and all them. The bridge doesn't work, I don't know why. I don't use the red strap, it's a bit cheap. Yeah, I only use the Sunburst because it's the best one I have. Yeah. So that'll be another job getting done. But obviously I need to get the amp done first. Yeah. And I think amp wise, you want to go for something like a Boss Katana. If as long as it's like a good amp that sounds good to you. So like this amp sounds right to me. It's not bob on. It doesn't sound as good to me than the Marshall MG. Well, it's better than the Marshall in my opinion. The Marshall MG. It's just got a better speaker than the Marshall MG. But the Marshall MG was the sound, but it's not bob on. But it's good. It does get close. You're never going to be bob on. Even getting a Silver Jubilee, you need a Silver Jubilee to get his right tone. You know, you can't really do it with a normal Marshall amp. It needs to be. I know it sounds silly, but it is true, really, to an extent. You've not got a Jubilee, have you, and a Major running together, so it's never going to be bob on unless you've got them two amplifiers running together. Well, in stereo, whatnot. Because I thought about doing that this year, but I don't want to. I don't have two big amps. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, you want to go for something like a Boss Katana or a Marshall MG. But I recommend this amp, the Stagg 10GA. I'll put it in the description box below for you. They're good amps, trust me, you'll get along with them. We bought it off Thingy, a man, 3 years ago now, and it came with the guitar as well, my 2003 Fender Squier, and it was an absolute bloody thingy. The fretboard on the Squier, the 2003 Sunburst Squier, is just all like pitted out and everything because it's been played a lot by me, obviously, the most. Yeah. And also it gets warm as well, the amp, it's awesome. It's cool. Because it makes me feel it's a valve amp. It gives you that like valve feel. It's not a valve amp, but it feels like it's a valve amp a bit. But yeah, I recommend that amp. Picks, any pick will do the job as well if you need picks. Yeah. Yeah, what other pedals I don't think you need are a JF Mosrite Fuzz. I might get one day. I might get the clone of Will's one day. But they'll be all last pedals. MXR might be all last, I don't know. I mean, I thought about getting one next, but I don't know. I've got enough anyway, I've got 55 quid left. I saved it up. Well, I didn't save it up, I got my Christmas money. I had 159, and then I spent on 3 things. The big Muff adapter, the 5-way adapter, and the strings have just come today. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it, guys, really. But I probably won't end it yet, but I think they're the only pedals you need, really. Because, and also, do you know the Danny California chorus part in the album version? John said he doubled it, so it's a lot fatter. And I think that's when you're getting confused, saying that, oh, it could be a main Japan DS2. Yeah, but I don't. It's to do with his because he doubled it. Because he's doubled it, it could sound fat. It's fatter sounding, and that's what I'm saying. When you have a DS2, you're never going to be bob on to the actual John DS2 sound that he has. The DS2 sound. It comes from you know, it really the most important. I always say, I've said it since, that I think his 62 is the ultimate. I don't know why. It's not, but I just feel it's that guitar that's doing all that sound. I feel it's the guitar that you need. I don't know. But I always think it is something to do with that. I just feel that you need that guitar. We'll never know. I've never played. It doesn't make a difference really in what strat you have, really. A little bit. Yeah, well, I think because I'm hopefully maybe one day I might see if I can do a demo on an original Iben WH10 Grave WH10. But I don't know, because I'm not scared I'd break it, because I know I'd feel when you break it, but I really want to try one out. You know, I've never pressed on one. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because it's only the same feel as pressing on the metal ones, the V2 and the V3. We've got according to Kentaro Kuchi, he's the one that did that John Frusciante book, Heart, that John Frusciante book off Instagram. Yeah, he said that my recommendation is the WF10, the War Fuzz, because that has the same circuit as the original WH10, but just a fuzz. So yeah, you could get that, and that'll do the job. But any WH10 will do the job. Yeah, what I've heard from the original is just got more range than the newer ones. And I think that's why John likes the original. Yeah. I mean, I don't feel he should say that though. He should try something different, like try the V3. You know. Like I said, I feel the V3 sounds a lot. It's not bob-on or similar to the original, but it's a lot. Well, no, it isn't really. It's the same sound as the V2, because it is. But yeah. My pot scratches in the V3. It's just annoying. Only a little bit. And patch leads as well. Obviously, that's anything. I'll just put John Frusciante gear. What's the John Frusciante? Well, what gear do you need to sound like John Frusciante? But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later, guys.